Good morning, my lovely gardening friends. It's the 2nd of September, and you know what? We're going to have 5 days of really nice warm weather, so I'm hoping everything's going to ripen. So look at my Christmas tatties. Oh, look at them. We're leaving the sunflowers for the birds because at the back end of the year we're hoping to feed all the birds. Let me go this way. I want to show you my strawberries. In the summer we didn't have a great crop of strawberries. Look at this, they are everywhere. Look at them. Beautiful, plump, juicy strawberries. And it's the 2nd of September. Now this border here, it's been really pretty, but a bit shabby. So next year, I want to really organise it a bit better. Can you see all the windfall apples at the back there? Well, not windfalls, we took loads and loads off. But look at the crop on the tree. It's fantastic. And that lovely apple tree there is a red Falstaff. And that will last right the way through till March next year in our fridge. So let's have a little look what we got. Oh, the grapes. Let me get up here and show you the grapes. Oh, look at that for a lovely bunch of grapes. And there's one there, and there's one across the back, and there's one underneath, and there's a small one down there. I left 5 bunches on, and that's rhubarb there. I grew that from seed that I collected last year. I overwintered it. I just stuck it in some little pots and stuck it down in Cutting's Corner, and I just left it get on with it, and it did its own thing. Orchard Row is coming on beautifully, and we're getting some beautiful apples on that. Now bear in mind these are first year fruit trees. They're just are they called, sorry, pillar type. Look at that. Let me just give you an idea of how big these apples are. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And that says it's apple Ligol, but when I look at the description of Ligol, I'm not sure it is. I don't know. I know nothing about apples. I do know I enjoy eating them. Look at my fennel. Coming on nice and starting to bulb up nicely. The tomatoes, I'm doing a bit of chop and drop. I quite like doing that, chop and drop. There's a couple down there that have been eaten by slugs, but you know what? There's that many on, I can spare a couple. And in fairness, slugs are part of the flora and fauna, aren't they? Now, Terry King, I have just been round and I have super soiled the entire plot, including the front and all my house plants. I'd forgotten about the super soil, so thank you for the reminder. Hang on a second, let me get around here. I've got net everywhere so I don't break my flipping neck. Oh, right. Oh, I've reached that age, haven't I, where you go, oh, when you move. That squash there has come to absolutely nothing. I don't know if it's a butternut or if it's one of the baked potato squashes. The courgettes seem to be coming back. I took loads of the mildewy leaves off, but look at all the tomatoes waiting to ripen. And we are forecast 26 degrees on Monday, so come on tomatoes, get on with ripening. These are pretty. They're looking a bit shabby, and I'm hoping the super soil that I give them a spray with will bring them back a bit. Chard's looking nice. I love the colours of the chard. It's so beautiful. And that stands right through the winter. You can eat that. And look what I got over there that I didn't know I had. Lovely kale. Beautiful kale. Didn't know I had that, so that was a surprise plant. Let's go this way. I thought the birds had eaten all my raspberries, but no. They've gone a lovely deep, dark wine colour. So I'm going to collect some of them off today. And I'm going to freeze them, open freeze them, and then pop them into a big box. So we've got some, hang on a sec, raspberries for through the year. Right, my pear tree. I've got 2 pears on this tree, one behind the other. I don't want to tug at them. But out of all my pear trees, I've got 2 pears. That's fine. I've got more of the Rondo Denise. I'm going to grow that again next year. What a fantastic plant. And if you want something pretty for your front garden, put a blueberry in. Look at the colour that goes in the autumn. Isn't that stunning? Look at that grapevine. I only planted that last year. And don't get me wrong, we took loads and loads and loads of tiny immature bunches off just to give it the chance to grow. And we probably left far too many on, but look at the growth it's putting on. It's trying to make a bid to take over the apple tree there. Oh, let me show you these. Bob back and forward through this garden, don't I? Let's go back this way. I have got apple trees across the back here. Now, look at them. Look at them. I'm going to say, look, can you see? Let me get in there. Look at them beautiful apples. Now they're galas, and there's actually some more there, and I'm leaving them to rest on the hedge there. Again, I took loads and loads of fruit off because they're just baby trees. They're not going to have the strength to hold anything. Let's go this way. Tony's gone off to his gun club, and then we're going to go over to sit in the hospital with our friend. Bless her, she's close to the end now, so hoping for a very quick and gentle passing for her. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Black Russian. Quite a few plants, fruit on there. It was a decent sized one there. I thought that was two. It's actually one decent one. Oh, it's all coming. What's that? Pak choi? It looks like it's been nibbled, and that can only be slugs because it's very well netted, so I'll have to get in there and have a little look. Sorry, slugs. Salt pot's coming out. Salted slug. I don't kill the leopard slugs, but those big horrible black things, nah. And the big, like a beige coloured thing with a big orange flange, I would call it. Looks like a hovercraft. Sorry, off you go. You're not eating all my plants. That blooming erigeron, I dug loads out and gave it to my friend. I'm going to dig the rest out, and I've got some pretty little dianthus there. They're only £1 each at B&Q, so I've got 3 different colours, and I'm going to put them round the pond. I will leave a little bit of the erigeron just because a little bit of something's okay. But it's all a-coming, isn't it just? I need to have a look at some videos to see what people are sowing now. Oh, I forgot. We're going back down the garden again. Come with me. Come with me. Oh, I'm chuffed a bit. I sowed some French beans late. Now, I don't know if they're the dwarf varieties or the climbing varieties. And look, they are all up. So I've given them some very tall canes to climb. I'm being a bit ambitious there with the canes. That doesn't matter. And look, they're coming here. I think the slugs have been in there. Oh, out with the slug pellets. Sorry folks, I'm not averse to using slug pellets anymore. I'm sick to death of you losing so many of my plants to the blooming slugs and snails. My purple sprout's coming on really well. Look at that. Yeah, it's nibbled, and I do go over it and pick all the caterpillars off, but oh, you know, if we didn't have caterpillars, we wouldn't have butterflies. The swede are looking quite good. And look at the beautiful hedge. It's almost tall enough now to be a complete barrier between us and next door. Look at that. 2nd of September. It's lovely and warm. Where will we finish? I know where we'll finish off. We'll finish off on the flowers because it's pretty. There we go. Happy gardening, folks.